From 2007 to 2020, a 13-year shadow war targeted the core of Iran's scientific leadership. During this period, 6 elite scientists were eliminated in a series of calculated strikes. This campaign focused heavily on the Isfahan Nuclear Technology Center, a massive and isolated complex that serves as the cornerstone of Iran's nuclear program. The first target was Ardeshir Hosseinpour. In 2007, Hosseinpour was an elite asset, a professor at Malek Ashtar University with a master's in nuclear physics, and a founding member of the Isfahan Center. National infrastructure projects worth billions depend on the expertise of a few foundational minds. Removing an architect like Hosseinpour can stall a program for years, effectively sabotaging progress without firing a single shot at the facility itself. Hosseinpour died suddenly in 2007, right as his work at the center was reaching a critical phase. The state's reaction was immediate and highly restrictive. Instead of acknowledging the loss of a top scientist, the Iranian government enforced a strict one-week media blockout, keeping the death entirely hidden from the public. When the silence finally broke, the official media reported a remarkably mundane cause of death, an accidental gas leak in his room. While a gas leak is a convenient explanation, the decision to hide the event for a full week suggests a complex motive. Suppressing the news of such a high-profile death often points to an attempt to conceal a major breach in domestic security. That official narrative eventually collapsed when Stratfor, an American intelligence firm, released a report identifying the gas leak story as a fabrication. Stratfor's intelligence indicated that Hosseinpour had been a long-term, high-priority target of the Mossad, Israel's national intelligence agency. The true nature of the event remained an open secret until 2020, when a definitive admission came from within the Iranian government itself. Mostafa Moin, who served as Iran's science minister from 1997 to 2003, stated in a 2020 interview that Hosseinpour was assassinated by the Mossad. This admission changes how we view Hosseinpour's death. It wasn't an isolated event, but rather the execution of a specific operational strategy. We can find the origins of this strategy by looking back to 1981 Iraq and its early nuclear program. At that time, Israel's objective was the complete physical destruction of the Iraqi nuclear infrastructure through a direct military airstrike. This approach relies on preemptive intellectual sabotage. Before bombing a physical site, you must eliminate the experts who can rebuild it. In 1981, Mossad assassinated 3 top Iraqi nuclear scientists, months before aircraft left the ground. The 2007 operation in Iran follows this same pattern. Hosseinpour's death fits perfectly into this established doctrine. Intelligence agencies often rely on methods that have been proven effective in the past, repeating successful strategies across different decades and borders. Hosseinpour's death signaled that the methods used in Iraq were now being applied to Iran. Over the following 13 years, this campaign continued with relentless frequency. The data shows a systemic campaign. As this timeline illustrates, 5 more Iranian scientists were killed in the years following Hosseinpour, revealing a calculated pace designed to degrade the program over time. This 13-year effort was a mathematical erosion of a nation's intellectual capital, aimed at making a nuclear program impossible to sustain. These events challenge our traditional understanding of where modern wars are fought. While military strategy often focuses on physical infrastructure, like centrifuges and bunkers, a state program's most critical resource is actually human ingenuity. In the current era of nuclear proliferation, the absolute front lines of global conflict have shifted. The battle is no longer restricted to traditional theaters. It has moved into university laboratories. A nation's most potent weapon resides in the expertise of its people. In a shadow war, that knowledge makes the scientist the primary target.